Thanks for clicking. Make sure to like and subscribe for more videos like this one.
I used to work at an upscale steakhouse in Chicago. We're talking white tablecloths, dry-aged beef, sommeliers with French accents, the whole 9 yards. The kind of place where a dinner for two costs more than my weekly paycheck. I was the lead line cook just under the head chef. I ran the grill station, which meant every steak, chop, and lamb rack went through me. I took pride in my work. Perfect grill marks. Exact internal temps. Resting times down to the minute. We weren't allowed to use thermometers. Everything had to be judged by touch, time, and instinct. You get good at it. A medium rare filet? 128 degrees Fahrenheit, pulled at just the right second. But what we hated, what every chef hates, was when someone ordered a well-done filet mignon. And not just well done. Burnt. The VIP order. It was a Friday night and the dining room was packed. Every burner was going, every station was humming, and the expo line looked like a military operation. Then the hostess came back to the kitchen. "Hey, table 42 is a VIP. He's asking for a filet mignon, well done. Like really well done." I froze. "A filet? All the way well done?" She shrugged. He said, and I quote, "Burn it? I don't want to see a single drop of blood. I want that steak dead." I cringed. A filet is the most tender, expensive cut on the menu. Cooking it well done is a sin. It turns a buttery steak into rubber. I looked over at my head chef, Raul. He frowned. "Tell him it's not recommended." We did. The server came back 10 minutes later. He said if it's pink, he'll send it back. And he wants to speak to the manager if we argue. Raul sighed. Give him what he wants. Mark it well done. Round 1. So I cooked it well done. Not burnt. Just fully gray throughout. We sent it out. 5 minutes later, the server returned. He says it's still too pink. I blinked. Pink? It's gray. He cut into the center and said there's moisture. He wants it drier. We took the steak back. I threw it back on the grill. Another 3 minutes per side. Crust like a boot. Drier than toast. Send it again. 2 minutes later, returned. He says the inside is still tender. He wants it cooked like his mom used to do it. Like beef jerky. Raul threw his hands up. This is ridiculous. I leaned in. You want me to really give him what he asked for? Raul paused. Do it. Malicious compliance. The birth of the death cut. I took a fresh filet mignon, $58 on the menu, and threw it on the grill. High heat. 10 minutes. Then I flipped it. Another 10. Then I moved it to the back of the grill, on low heat, for another 12 minutes, rotating every 3. By the end it looked like a hockey puck. Black crust. No juice. Dry as sand inside. I let it rest for 3 seconds, which didn't matter, plated it and handed it off with a smile. Tell him we followed his instructions. Exactly. Server came back, barely holding it together. He says it's perfect. Best steak he's ever had. I blinked. You're kidding. Nope. Wants to leave a 5-star Yelp review. I laughed. Raul just shook his head. But then, just when we thought it was over, the guy came back. Next Friday night. Same order. Same instructions. Make it dead. A cult following. Every week after that he returned. Same booth. Same steak. Eventually we just kept one filet aside specifically for burning. We called it the death cut. Even worse? He started bringing friends. Then he told them to order well-done fillets too. Suddenly, we were torching $300 worth of meat every Friday night. Raul groaned. We're destroying beautiful steaks. But, I said, we're just following orders. Science of steak. One night, the VIP guy brings his brother-in-law. Same thing, both order well done. But the brother-in-law sends his back. This isn't well done. This is burnt. I nearly choked. Raul glared. You hearing this? Yep. So I cooked him a medium well steak. Still firm but not blackened. Slightly pink center. It came back. Again. He wanted it gray but juicy. No pink. No crust. No dryness. Raul turned red. They want mutually exclusive things. Exactly, I said. Let's do something scientific. That night, I cooked 4 filet mignons, each at different levels of well done. Standard well done. Dry but soft. Fully gray medium dry. Charcoal hockey puck. We sent them as a chef's tasting experiment. The brother-in-law picked the medium dry. The VIP? The hockey puck. Again. He even asked if we could make it a little drier next time. The legend grows. The death cut became legend. People didn't just order it, they challenged each other to eat it. A guy streamed it live and fake passed out. A blogger gave it a satirical 5 stars and called it the taste of the end times, bleak, dry, and weirdly satisfying. Raoul leaned into it. We made novelty menus. Staff carried it out with a cloche like it was a holy relic. We even had stamp cards, survive 3 death cuts, get a t-shirt. And yes, the shirt said, I chewed through the death cut and lived. The return. Then one night he came back. Different. VIP guy. Dressed better. Calmer. With his wife and teen daughter. We prepped the death cut automatically. But the server came back looking confused. He's ordering the filet, medium rare. We all froze. You sure? He just smiled and said, let's try it how the chef recommends it. So we did. Perfect sear. Warm red center. Rested properly. He cleaned the plate. Left a $100 tip. As he left, he walked past me and said, that death cut? That was amazing. But I think I'm ready to taste what steak's supposed to be. The aftertaste. He never ordered it again. But we kept it on the menu, for the memes, the daredevils, and every stubborn guest who demanded, just follow the instructions. We even added a disclaimer. We strongly advise against this. But hey, you asked. Tourists came just to say they tried it. One guy took a selfie and captioned, I stared into the void and the void was chewy. Served with spite. The death cut was born from defiance, plated with poetic justice and grilled in pure malicious compliance. So now when someone says, follow my instructions exactly, I just smile, grab the tongs and say, coming right up. Because sometimes the best revenge is cooked slowly, served sizzling hot, and plated with a side of obedience. The end.
And that, folks, is the story of the death cut. A steak so dry it practically had a soul of its own. There's something beautifully poetic about this kind of malicious compliance. It's not petty. It's not loud. It's just someone doing exactly what they're told, even when it makes no sense, and letting the outcome speak for itself. What I love about this story is how it starts as a simple customer request and turns into a quiet rebellion that becomes a running joke, then a viral challenge, and eventually a legend. It's a reminder that sometimes the best way to highlight a bad idea is to let it play out perfectly. But what do you think? Would you have cooked the death cut, or would you have pushed back? Have you ever had to follow an absurd order just to make a point? Or maybe you've had your own well-done filet moment, where doing exactly what was asked led to exactly what someone deserved. Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear your story. And if you like this one, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more malicious compliance tales that prove sometimes the rules deserve to be followed savagely. Until the next story.